Good morning, class. Welcome to another math lesson. Today, I'm going to go over just one of the sheets you have. You have three math sheets. Today is the 16th decade day. We know a decade is every 10 days because a decade means 10. So this is the 160th day of school. You should be good at this. I don't need to go over this. Go ahead and trace the numbers. Tell me what comes after 159. I just told you it's 160. Do your thing on this page. Then you have home connections pages 114 and 113. 113, we're skip counting, and I'm not going to go over that. I think you'll be all right. But I do want to talk about these two word problems. So I'm especially interested to see how you do on these. So let's read number 5. Rosa has 6 blocks. Eric has 7 more blocks than Rosa. How many blocks does Eric have? Show your work. So one strategy that I like to use is drawing a picture. So if you're wondering, where do I even start, Mr. K? I don't know what to do. Draw a picture and watch me struggle with the drawing tool on the computer to show you what I mean. So here I go. And honestly, it wouldn't be that much better in the classroom. So Rosa has 6 blocks. Well, let's draw little Rosa. Look at Rosa. There's her head. There are her eyes. And she is happy about being a Rosa. And she's got like long, look at that beautiful hair. Okay. And I'm going to put an R for Rosa. And how many blocks does she have? 6. You're right. She has 6 blocks. And we know blocks can be rectangles or squares, or if Mr. K is using the drawing tool, they can just be whatever these shapes are. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you agree with me? Rosa has 6 blocks. So I drew Rosa, and then I drew 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Eric has 7 more blocks than Rosa. Uh-oh, what do we have to do now? We have to draw Eric. Oh, here's Eric. He's got little spikes on his hair. He's got 3. He's got little eyes. He's also happy about being an Eric. And I'm going to put E for Eric. Now, this is one way you can show your work. You can also show your work with equations. If you want to try to write an equation to show your work, that's totally fine. I'm showing you how to draw a picture to solve the problem. So Eric has 7 more blocks than Rosa. How many blocks does Eric have? What do I do, Mr. K? I don't know what to do. Well, he has 7 more than Rosa. So how many does Rosa have? 6. It told us Rosa's got 6. She's got 6. Eric has 7 more. So does Eric have 6? Yes, and more. He has 7 more than 6. So what I would do is I know that he definitely has the same as Rosa. He's got 6 because it says he has 7 more. So he has to have the same anyway, plus some. So now I have Eric with the same amount of blocks as Rosa. Do you agree? They each have 6. Eric actually has more than 6, though. He has how many more than 6? 7 more than 6. So how you would solve this is you would go ahead and draw 7 more blocks and then count how many Eric has, and then you would get your answer because remember, it's asking you how many blocks. Oh, wow, that's not a good line. How many blocks does Eric have? So that's what the question's asking. This is how you can draw a picture to show your work, and then you have to draw the 7 more. I'm not going to do it. I'll let you try it out and see if you can solve it. The 6th problem here is a challenge problem. Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. We can do it, though. 4 apples costs $1. So if I have my apples, 1, again, I'm going to draw it out, 2, 3, 4. And how much do they cost? 1 bone, $1 bill. So really the key to this problem is finding out how much each apple costs by itself. And this is something you're going to have to do when you grow up and you're old like me. You're going to have to figure out when you're at the grocery store, they'll have all these sales, and you're going to have to figure out what does each thing cost individually. You really want to know how to do this because it will help you when you get older. Just figure out how much one thing costs, and then you can find the best deal. So this is good practice for that. So if 4 apples, because they'll tell you like buy 10 apples for this price, and you'll have to be like, well, does that make more sense than, or should I just buy one and buy 10 individual ones? Because you have to do this. I do it all the time. You'll do it all the time. So if 4 apples cost $1, how much does 1 apple cost? And this is actually not too challenging because we know quarters, and quarter of $1 is what? 25 cents. So I'm really going to help you out here and tell you each apple costs how much? 25 cents, which is 1/4. So if each apple costs 25 cents, we can skip count by 25s. 25, 50, 75, $1. Am I right? I am correct. So if each apple costs 25 cents, now you know how to solve the rest of your problem. How much would you pay for 5 apples? Well, if 4 costs $1, how much is 5? Go ahead, try to draw pictures, try to write equations, show your work, keep watching my videos. Have a wonderful day. Post to your portfolio, all those things I say constantly. Thank you for watching. You page 113, I said. All right, I'm done.